Underwood Zoe Ross, victorious in the shot put, second in the disc today. Zoe, it's been kind of an off and on windy day, but a nice showing for you. Your thoughts?
For Drake, I'm hoping to hit the school record of 42. Today just wasn't my day. I was hoping for it to either be today, tomorrow, or Thursday before I'm off to that, but I still have the rest of the season. And I'm just hoping to place well in Drake, maybe even win it. I can hope for that. And we'll see how the rest of the season goes.
How tough is a day like today where, it won't be windy, then all of a sudden it's windy for a while? What does that do for you throwing?
Well, for shot put, it doesn't really affect me that much. It kind of gets in my head because I'm all worried about my hair and stuff getting in the way sometimes, but it's more of a problem for disc. That really messes up with my throws.
I know your coach had told me you're just solely focusing on throwing this year, at least that's the plan early on. How do you feel this season has gone for you up to this point?
I think taking running out of the picture has actually helped a little bit because I'm more solely focused on throwing and not too worried about later on in the day what I have to do. And I've just been able to focus more on that in practice, and it's really paid off because I've increased my PR by over 2 feet this year already, and there's still a lot of season left to go.
Season's going to start getting busy. I know you said you've got 3 meets this week. How do you try to attack it?
Well, like I said, I was hoping to get at least 42 sometime this week, but if not, that's okay. I usually just, the day of the meet, that's mostly all I'm thinking about is shot put primarily, and just going through the footwork and everything in my head up until that point and just trying to remember it for the second it comes.
Lewis Central's Maddie Bergman, a part of 3 gold medals here tonight. Maddie, a little bit of a chilly night as the sun has gone down, but 3 first place finishes. Just your thoughts?
I was excited. Track is one of my best sports. I was just excited to get to run this year, and I definitely surprised myself, to say the least.
Yeah, freshman season canceled. How much of a bummer was that to miss out on a year?
Well, I was really disappointed. I think my coach had a lot of confidence in me. I had a lot of confidence in myself. I was just glad to get to run.
We put up some really nice numbers in the long jump early on this year. What is it that's clicked?
My confidence, my coaches, my teammates. It all came together. I'm excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah, how do you try to build off of what you've done so far in the long jump? Is there anything you feel like you need to work on with it?
Definitely my height. I hear it every time I jump, get up off the board. My steps, just trust myself, going strong.
A couple of championship relays tonight as well in the 4x1 and the 4x2. What was that like?
It's exciting. Our main goal is to get to Drake, and that's what we really push for this meet. We have another chance on Thursday. We're excited. We're really pushing our handoffs in practice and running hard.
Sophomore year, but maybe in a sense kind of like a freshman year because you didn't have a season last year. Has it gone the way you thought it might?
It's definitely gone better than I thought it would. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm glad we got to run.
What kind of goals do you have going forward?
Obviously Drake relays, the state track meet, get my jump to 17 feet and push that, and push our relays even harder.
Look at Magnolia's Courtney Spohrer, fun race in the 1500. Courtney, you and Mason had quite the battle down the stretch. Just your thoughts?
Well, I started out, I kind of got boxed in. Wasn't planning on that, but I kind of made my way around and tried to stay behind her as best as I could. And then at the end, I knew I had to beat her, so I just gave it my all.
Did kind of getting boxed in early, did that change the way you wanted to attack that race?
Yeah, normally my strategy is to get out hard and keep with it. That didn't really happen today, though. I got boxed in, and then I had to kind of slow down and get around everybody. So
able to make the pass with 250, 300 meters to go, something like that. But just what was going through your mind on that final lap as you're trying to reel her in and make the pass?
That final lap, I knew I'd stayed with her this whole time, and I was going to try my best, just not let her beat me in that.
Talk about your season up to this point. How would you assess the way things have gone?
This is only my second meet, which isn't really the way I wanted things to go, but so far I'm happy with how I've done.
Do you feel like you still got a lot left ahead of you in terms of what you can do with it being only your second meet?
Yes, I definitely feel like more meets will just get me ready for the upcoming season.
Yeah, talk about that. How do you try to build off the showing that you've had tonight going forward?
You know, I just keep hoping to improve my times. This isn't the first time I've ran the 1500 this season, so hopefully I can just drop my time from there and see how it goes.
Here with Chris Spanier, 2 golds for her tonight. Trainer wins their home meet. Chris, I'm sure this is always a goal for you guys to start the year. Just your thoughts on the night?
Overall, I thought it was really good. Everyone went out there and just tried their best, and they tried events they weren't comfortable with. And my coach put together a really good meet so we could get as many points as possible.
When you run for a school like Trainer that's got a history, what does this meet mean?
It means a lot because I know there's so many great runners in the past, and it's really hard to live up to that, but it's a really great honor to run here.
Really strong showing for you in the 400 hurdles. Take us through that race.
I was just really confident going in. I got a big rest between my other event, and I just went out hard, and I kept pushing when there was no one by me, and that's really what happened.
Strong showing in the relays as well. You guys able to cap things off with a win in the 4x4. What's that relay been like for you guys so far this season?
So we've gotten, I don't know, we've been kind of like okay at it, but tonight we really just stacked it up, and it went really well. We all really pushed ourselves.
What's this team capable of going forward?
I think we can definitely do really well in some mid-distance events, and I think we definitely have a shot of doing well at WIC and at regionals.
All right, 4 golds tonight for trainers. Rachel Kinsella. Rachel, you sweep everything. You guys win the team title as well. Just what does a night like tonight mean? You gotta be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it feels pretty good because, well, to the start of the year we started off a little slow, and that's because 2 years ago I went to state with a lot of good seniors and some upperclassmen, and it was a lot harder this year because they all graduated. So we kind of needed leadership and some new dedication. I think we really showed that tonight.
Yeah, now you are kind of the leader now, and maybe that's a little bit of an interesting role for you given a couple of years ago, but what's that been like kind of transitioning into that?
I really just try to be encouraging and helpful to them because I know that all my teammates have what it takes to be really good. I just try to push them in practice and everything and in meets, and I just tell them there's no excuses, and that's what I'm there for the leadership part, and they do the rest.
A lot of really fast runners in the 100. You're able to come out on top. Just take us through that race.
Honestly, I felt like very scared. I hadn't done an open this year. I just kind of thought to myself, just push through it. It's better than a 400. And yeah, I knew that there were a lot of strong athletes beside me, so I just had tunnel vision, tried to push through. So.
You said it's better than a 400, but you ran pretty good in the 400 as well. What was it that clicked?
I don't know. Sometimes just gotta like sing a song, get through it. Try to listen to your coach, I guess. But it's a tough thing. But once you get done, you feel great. So.
Looking ahead, we really got heavy into things now of the season, but still a long ways to go. What do you guys have for goals individually and as a team?
I'd say we're definitely looking to just better ourselves, better our times right now. It's the beginning of the season still, but we're getting like near the end, and we're trying to push hard, get some times in for state. So that's our big goal, and I think we can do it.